Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Overnight the market rebounded off the lows close to around that 65.90 to around 66.20 area. But from there has posted a long-legged doji which gives indecisiveness as the market still looks towards that 60-day moving average, somewhere close towards the region of 66.80 as a potential supply zone. And with a weak technicals, even though the RSI has bounced, but still flirting with the midway point, is vulnerable for a down challenge towards that 65.90.95, as a break might give scope towards the region of 65 cents. As I mentioned, any upside attempts should be limited while the US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, consolidates around 103. In light of last week's rally, it still has 100 points left on the upside to the 104 objective, which could put a little bit more weight on the Australian dollar and also onto the euro as it attempts to recover, and still at this present time keeps the objective to 107 figure 25 due to the strong trend from the ADX and also the two technicals that are married up, the RSI and the MACD, to a negative bias. Reassess from 107 has failing to hold there. We could see a move down to the 106 area. Any upside attempts should be limited. The bulls, well, the market was back into a bull run, that is, on Monday, and now reclaiming the 138 and still very much on target, I feel, to the region of 142 to beneath there around 140. Either way, the technicals are strong, especially with the weekly ADX, or the primary market view is bullish, and the RSI is holding very well with the MACD. Looking to the dailies though, we're getting a little bit of divergence here, but we could still break out of that as the MACD and the ADX is trending. So any pullback likely to be shallow, as we've recently seen over the last 3 days. Still keep to its upside objective. Sterling, well, the market is hovering above this key level of 123.80. I still feel there is risk to a challenge to that area, and if we do see a break, could see a slide towards 122.80. Given the fact that we're looking at this week's UK inflation numbers, which is expected to drop from around 10 to around 8.2 or 8.4%, that could see a little bit more in terms of direction, that is towards the downside, and therefore ease the aspect that the Bank of England focus on the next rate hike to be mixed. Looking at gold, the market was weaker after failing to take out that key level, the top side around 1,980 area, is now poised for another down test, and that is towards 1,952. If we do see a break there, that would give further scope down towards the region around 1,924 to about 1,932. The trend is bearish, that is, and also we can see that it's very relatively strong as the RSI drops as well. Wrapping up with oil, well, it was directionless overnight, but still looks possibly locked in at 69.5 to about $74 a barrel. Any upside attempts struggle and therefore see another down challenge. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.